Here we are at 1558 Box Prairie Circle in Loveland, Colorado. As you can see, just from me standing out in the middle of the road here, it does have some decent mature landscaping in here. A lot of these homes were built back in the early 2000s. For most part, people do keep their house in really good shape and condition around here. Don't see too many places that, strike me as a rental. The house we're coming up to right here on the left-hand side, that one might be a rental on that side, but still in decent condition. Everyone keeps their yards pretty well maintained. There's a couple of them I can see where they're a little bit, they just haven't been mowed in about a week or so, so hopefully they do get to that. But just to give you an idea, and I will also drive around the neighborhood a little bit to get you an idea of what the neighborhood looks like as well. Standing out here, I do hear a little bit of the traffic noise coming from Taft, which is just a little ways away from here, but from a lot of neighborhoods you can potentially hear it. And like right now, it's pretty tough to hear, especially once you're inside and then backyard. Coming onto the driveway, you do have a couple settling cracks here on the driveway, nothing too significant, and you also got some pitting that's happening on the driveway as well. In my opinion, at some point, that would need to be, there's not really a way to correct this if it's something that bothers you, except to fully replace it at this point, just with how much damage the concrete has on the driveway and just some of the shifting that has occurred on it. It just wouldn't be worth like mud jacking it back up or anything on that side. Paint on the house exteriorly is in good condition. Looks like they recently did that in the last few years. Coming up to the front porch concrete's actually in pretty good condition. You got one little hairline crack down below right here, but nothing too serious. Again, just kind of some usual Colorado settling. Coming up onto the porch, you got a nice covered porch. Railing looks like it's all in great shape and great condition. Maybe a little bit of water damage down at the bottom in some spots, but very minimal for the age of house. Swinging in, you do have let's see if I can back it up just a little bit, purple door with just a little bit of a window up top, so good for privacy coming in. And then also coming in as well, you're going to have kind of a gray brownish tile coming in, so good durability on that side for taking shoes off in mud. Coming straight up, you got your stairs on your right and then your living room on the left here. Carpet on the stairs and upstairs looks relatively original, but a lot of the flooring down here looks like it was replaced a few years ago. So this is coming into the living room. Interiorly, paint-wise, it's in pretty good shape. I don't see too many holes, nicks, bumps, or scrapes. It is a darker brown paint in here, so just something to be aware of. When you first walk into this place, it feels a little tight coming off the main door, just to give you that heads up. It's just with the stairs right there and then cutting straight over to your living room, it just feels a little bit tighter. That's going to be an electric fireplace on that guy. But floors are in great condition down here. Like I said, they look like they're pretty new on that side, so plenty of wear and tear left on those. As you transition over to the kitchen, especially where this table is at, you can see there's a transition from that wood to tile again. That's probably what the original house had, but they ended up putting this laminate wood in here just probably to kind of create a little bit of a difference in the main floor, just kind of split it up a little bit. So right now I'm directly behind the fireplace. And this is kind of what you would get on your main floor here. Swinging around. Kitchen. Cabinetry actually looks in pretty good shape. Definitely have new hardware on the doors, at least in terms of those handles. It is a linoleum countertop, so just something to be prepared for, but a lot of counter space and a lot of cabinetry space as well. One thing I know you guys were asking about would be a pantry, and this place does not unfortunately have any type of pantry. That door right there is to the garage. And then unfortunately right here is going to be your quarter bath for the main part of the house. I can squeeze it in there. It's a pretty tight space. So I apologize here for a minute. But here's your quarter bath right here. And you got your little vanity over here as well. Kind of give you an idea of what it kind of looks like, hopefully. So a little bit of a different space for the bathroom on that side, but something that you guys might be able to think about working around, or kind of seems like not having a pantry in here would make it a little bit difficult on that side. But coming out to the garage. Garage is a little bit of an oversized garage. They got a lot of stuff in here, so hard to tell, but you do have some upper storage that does stay with the property. Garage door is not insulated, but the walls are. You got some storage over there as well. So this would be big enough to pull in 2 vehicles and still have some space on the side for some tools. And this is right off of the kitchen, just to give you that heads up. So that's going to be the main floor for this place. We'll head outside really quick and I'll show you the backyard. They got some Trex deck that was recently put on out here. So the deck is in really good condition and good shape. You got 2 exit points, one there, and then swinging around here, you got another exit point. Coming down into the main yard, I will say it is sloped towards the south. So you got a nice slope on the yard, so any type of drainage issues or anything like that's going to be pretty tough. It looks like everything around the foundation as well is tucked up pretty well. There's a few spots I can see is low around it, but nothing too in particular that I'm seeing that's, you know, striking me as a bad deal. Original AC unit, sounds like it's running decent on that side, but as time goes on, something to think about in terms of replacement. And then the only other thing is in the backyard, looking at the back of the house, we'll flip around here, but really quick, right here just to the back of the yard, you do face front of houses, and I don't know if you can see, I'll see if I can zoom in here, but see where those cars are coming through? That's the main road of Taft, just to give you that heads up. So that's where a little bit of that car noise is coming from, even though this does have some mature landscaping on it. That's probably why you can hear that road a little bit better from this house. Coming to the back of the house, exteriorly, don't see anything that, you know, throws me off too bad on it. The little roof that goes above the fireplace, kind of hard to tell, but those shingles don't look like they're in the best condition, so obviously something in inspection we want to look at. But other than that, yard is in good shape. Doesn't look like it's in too bad a condition. They do keep it mowed and maintained. And the fence also looks like it's pretty plumb and straight. And no, not too many rotted boards out on this one. Looks like they've kept it in good condition. And that is really it for the backyard. Swinging back inside, we'll jump downstairs really quick. So your stairs for downstairs are going to be right behind the main living room area. Original carpeting downstairs in the basement. laundry room is downstairs, so that could become a problem over time potentially. Swinging in, they've made a little corner office here. Your furnace is original, but they have done some major repairs back in 2016, 2017. Your water heater was put in 2011. It is an oversized water heater, so that's a nice deal on that side. From 2011, you still got some time left, but it might be in need of some repair at some point. And the furnace room and everything on that side is going to be here through this door right here. So, as I was saying, water heater installed 2011. You do have a radon system that was put in if I can get it, 2009. Kind of hard to read there. And then they also did some work on the water heater, as you can kind of see by some of the stickers around here. And they also had some information here as well, but unfortunately I can just not get this thing steady. Furnace does sound like it's running in decent shape. I tested the hot water, definitely gets hot, and so no major issues on those as of now. You do have some built-ins here as well that are going to be staying with the property. Nice little desk area. And then you also have the shelves that are over here as well. You have some under storage. And then back in this corner, is going to be your sub pump. There is no light in here, so it's going to be too hard for me to see, but underneath the stairs going downstairs is going to be your sub pump access, which is if there was for any reason any water that did kind of pile up around the house or in the window wells, that it would go into that and get pumped out of the house. Otherwise, this is the one bedroom slash kind of hangout area downstairs. Nice little spot. Does have a fully closable door that is got glass in it. So basement wise, it's a good feel on it. It's a little bit tight, you know, in some of these areas, but for what kind of space they have in this home, it works pretty well. Now we'll head upstairs and check out the master bedroom plus two other bedrooms, and then we will go swing around the neighborhood really quick and get a view of what the neighborhood looks like. So coming upstairs, like I said, carpet is original in this one. So it's got some little nicks and stains. Doesn't feel super crunchy or anything like that, so they haven't been walking too much on it with like wet shoes, so that's a good deal, but I would suggest probably replacing the carpet at some point, in my opinion. Coming up, we'll hit the first two guest rooms. All these rooms are going to be about the same size, and they're a little tight. So here's the first one. All closets are going to be 4 foot long by 2.5 foot wide. These are all pretty packed, so showing closets is going to be a little bit of a challenge. Decent sized room. That is a full bed in there. So this is going to be about a 10 by 10 or a little less, maybe a 10 by 8. This room just to the left, this one's going to be closer to a 10 by 10, fully squared up. This one has a little bit longer of a closet, so this is a 7-foot closet, 2.5 foot deep. All of these do have more updated fans and light systems in here. Upstairs in the kids' room, which this one right here that I'm in and this one across the hallway that I'm in, they both might need a little paint because they did hang up some LED lighting that if you pull those down, more than likely they'll have some issues on that side with ripping paint off. You do have attic access above me right here in the main hallway. And then you just have some built-in linen closets as well. Just wanted to give you a quick show of those. Nice little feature. Swinging over, this is going to be the shared bathroom for the 3 bedrooms up here. This is all original in here as well, so it is going to be a brown linoleum flooring, a laminate countertop, same cabinetry as downstairs in the kitchen, and then 4x4 white tile with your basic fiberglass tub. Swinging around, we'll go to their guest room that they're using. So this room stayed in pretty good condition. Doesn't look like it's been used much. This room is still pretty tight. You got it. It's probably a 10 by 9, something like that in terms of size wise, just with how tight it is. But that is a queen bed on that, with some pretty decent sized furniture as well in it. So it just makes it feel a lot tighter than it probably is. Swinging around to the last and final piece is going to be the master bedroom. Master bedroom actually does have a really good size to it. Plenty for being able to put a full king in here, as this one is. This does face the back of the house, so you would get a view of your backyard and of the fronts of some of the neighbors' house. Being up here, you really can't hear much in terms of any traffic or anything like that. It's very quiet and peaceful up here. And like I said, very decent size, plenty of space. There's a stain in the carpet up here in the master bedroom. Just like I was saying, the carpet kind of needs to be replaced at some point, in my opinion. Swinging in, this will be the master bedroom's bathroom. All original as well. 1 sink. This is a deeper tub though, just to give you that heads up if you guys like tubs. That's actually a tub you could sit in and actually be kind of submerged in. So a little bit nicer, but same basic 4x4 tile. And nothing too special with the bathroom, at least. Even the same original faucets as well. Last piece is going to be the master closet, which is, you know, pretty decent sized for this type of house and size of house. Got plenty of little racks to hang up stuff. They do not have any shoe racks or anything on that end, but this does tuck around the corner here and adds in a few more little pieces of shelving as well, which again is kind of dark in here, so it's going to be kind of hard for me to show you exactly what it looks like. That is pretty much it, guys, for the house. Like I said, I will go get a quick view of the neighborhood and tool around it and try and get you a view. Otherwise, we will head over to Meadowbrook after this one and try and get that for you as well. Let me know if you guys have any questions.